On June 18, 2023, the submersible Titan lost contact with its surface ship just 435 meters into a 2.5-hour dive toward the wreck of the Titanic, and rescuers already knew the terrifying part. No independent classification society had ever certified Titan's hull. Every other deep-sea passenger submersible on Earth carries that certification, issued by agencies like DNV or the American Bureau of Shipping. OceanGate had simply decided not to bother. CEO Stockton Rush built Titan's pressure hull out of wound carbon fiber instead of titanium, chasing a lighter, reusable vessel for a 5-passenger tourist dive priced at $250,000 a seat. Carbon fiber had never been proven safe at Titanic depth, nearly 3,800 meters down, where the pressure is strong enough to crush steel like a soda can. Rush called the industry's safety rules an obstacle to innovation, and he built Titan without them. In 2018, OceanGate's own director of marine operations, David Lockridge, filed a report demanding real, independent testing of the hull before it ever carried a paying passenger. He was fired within days, and OceanGate sued him for breach of contract in a case that settled quietly out of court. His warnings never reached the public, and Titan kept diving. That same year, 38 industry experts, submersible pilots, and oceanographers signed a joint letter to Rush warning that OceanGate's experimental, unregulated approach could lead to catastrophic problems on Titan's very first expeditions. If you want the next one of these buried stories the moment it drops, subscribing puts it straight in your feed tomorrow. Rush dismissed the warnings in interviews, insisting his engineering instincts outweighed decades of maritime safety standards, and Titan kept diving toward the wreck for 5 more years on an uncertified hull that had already shown signs of stress and loud cracking sounds on earlier trips. Passengers signed waivers acknowledging Titan was an experimental vessel that could kill them. Drop a comment below if you'd have climbed inside that sub knowing what his own engineers knew. On the morning of June 18th, Titan carried Rush, British explorer Hamish Harding, Pakistani businessman Shahzada Dawood, his 19-year-old son Suleiman, and veteran Titanic diver Paul Henry Nargialet. The U.S. Coast Guard later confirmed the hull imploded in a fraction of a second near the wreck site, killing all 5 instantly, and a debris field was located on June 22nd, just 500 meters from the Titanic's bow. Investigators are still uncovering how many internal warnings OceanGate buried in the 5 years before that dive. Hit the bell so tomorrow's buried story lands in your feed the second it's live.